Hey everyone, it's Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me again. When I was meditating for this month's reading, my guides were kind of like happy and celebratory. So happy holidays to everyone who celebrates. And the general message for this month is about celebration. My guides were just really like happy, joyful, and it's like a victorious celebration too, was what I was getting. So celebrate the holidays, celebrate yourself, and celebrate just the unique person that you are in the world. They really want to send and hone that message into all the people that are watching these videos for the month. Celebrate. And it was like, if you're having a hard time getting to that place in your heart where you're able to celebrate who you are, with the path you've walked, with all your unique gifts, if you're having trouble getting to the place of celebrating who you are, definitely go to my details below and reach out, because that's the work that I'm being called to do for the month, is to help people get to the place where they can, for whatever reason, just appreciate, have gratitude for the journey that they've walked the earth so far, and to celebrate their unique gifts in the world. It's so important that everyone knows that they have something to contribute, and that everyone celebrate the unique spark and the unique gift of who they are on the planet. So reach out to me if you need that. Otherwise, enjoy your monthly reading. These are monthly readings. They're going to be the usual. And folks were asking me if I'm going to do a year ahead spread. And I don't know. I was listening in, and that's not what I'm being called to do. So I'll keep listening. If the impulse comes to do a year ahead spread, I'll do one. But for December, it's going to be your usual monthly reading on love and spirituality to help you walk your path in a good way. All right, enjoy your readings. Take care. Happy holidays. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your December 2017 reading. This is Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. And let's start shuffling your cards. How are you? How are you? How are you? The energies of the planet are kind of all over the place. I have a friend who is a Gemini moon, and she is just loving this full moon in Gemini that we're having. She's also loving the Mercury retrograde, because her Gemini moon is ruled by Mercury. Some other folks I know are not having such a good time right now, so wherever you are on the spectrum, sending you light and love for your journey. Let's say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for Aquarius's understanding. May all of Aquarius's intentions be heard and answered, please. And I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. Please show us the messages and energies for Aquarius for the month of December 2017. Please show us the messages, energies, spiritual guidance for Aquarius for the month of December 2017. This is a love and spirituality reading for Aquarius for the month of December 2017. All right. Aquarius, December 2017. Tuning into each pile just to see which one has the message for you this month. Really interesting. They all have a message, but I'm trying to like tune into the highest one. Nope. Okay, it's this one. Should have known. Okay, let me tune in. All right, they're saying 4-card spread. And they're saying to do a past, present, future for the 3 cards, and then the 4th one is going to be your spiritual advice. So in the past, you have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. In your present, 2 of Swords. In your future, you've got the 3 of Pentacles. And we'll save the spiritual guidance card for down below. Bottom of your deck, 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the overall energy of the month is about you know, the 7 of Wands upright is a card of someone standing up for who they are and for what they want and for their beliefs. Despite the 6 wands that are coming towards him, he's kind of standing strong and firm. And it feels like you're examining for the month of December the ways in which you aren't able to stand up for what you want, for your needs, for your desires, for your truth. And you've got the marriage card right beneath that, right? So, and this is a love and spirituality reading. So in your relationships this month, where are you wavering in your standing up for yourself? Where are you wavering in your conviction for what you want? Where are you, what I'm hearing is where are you, something about boundaries too. Where are you allowing others to penetrate your boundaries in a way that doesn't feel good? Okay. Okay, let's go one by one. In the past, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is going to be for the month of November, perhaps even going back into October, perhaps even going back into September. 8 of Pentacles is about working. Someone who is honing their craft, who is becoming a master at their craft. In reverse, it feels like you've been overworking. There's been a lot of focus on your work to the detriment of perhaps other areas of your life. And that can be, that can be a thing. Look at the candle burning bright, right? It's midnight, it's moonlight. She's working hard. And, she's got the crow above her or the raven. This might be spiritual work that you're doing at night. This might indicate dream states that you go into at nighttime. And so you wake up and you feel unrested because you've been actively working in your dream state. So that can be an issue that you're coming into the month with. Your present position this month is the 2 of Swords. And I'm noting that none of the cards so far are major arcanas. So to me, this feels like very much a mundane reading for you Aquarians out there. So whoever's listening, maybe you're focused on more the mundane aspects of life rather than the big questions. But you've got the 2 of Swords here in the center of the reading, which is your present position. So at the time that you listen to this video, I'm getting that your head and your heart are in conflict. They're in a tense balance of peace between them. There's not really resolution. There's not an all-out brawl either between them. they're kind of agreeing to disagree in this card. And that could be an energy that's in your relationships this month. You may be finding yourself in situations where you just are agreeing to disagree with another person for the sake of keeping the relationship. And that speaks to me about this card, you know, where you really feel strongly about something and the relationship is important to you. So you are agreeing to have a truce about it. You know, in some decks, I feel like this is the card of the truce. This could also mean an internal conflict between your own head, your own heart and your own spirit, or your body and, you know, your body and your mind. Your mind might want to run a marathon. Your body might be saying, heck no, that is not happening. So look and see in your life where those tensions are, and they might be present so that you can work through them with awareness, right? And that's what you do at the end of the month. So the future, you've got the Three of Pentacles, and it's also a card of work, but it's an earlier version, an earlier state than the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, the Eight is the master, just really honing his craft. The Three is the student. Where he's just beginning his studies. He's got a good firm foundation down. Those Three Pentacles above him mean that he's graduated on some level and he's immersed in study. But he's not quite at the Eight of Pentacles yet. He's not quite at the apprentice level quite yet, right? He's at the student level. And what it's telling me is, for those of you who are, hopefully you're spiritually inclined if you're on this channel, for those of you who are observing your spiritual progress, your spiritual growth, study this. He's looking directly at the Two of Swords. So study those places in your life where you're finding yourself in peaceful truce, where you know you fundamentally disagree about certain things and you're keeping the truce anyway. For some reason, there's something about that dynamic that you need to learn about or study about, because that's what this guy is doing. And let's look at the spiritual advice for the card. Oof, okay. Spiritual advice. So the Tower upside down. This is about... The Tower is about a big strike of lightning that finally balances everything out. Yeah. So for now, it's upside down. So what I'm getting is that there are many messages coming through. Each one is different. For some of you, this is about, remember the studying that I was talking about? This is about holding off on the Tower moment, holding off on breaking up with someone, holding off on asking someone to marry you. Because a Tower is about a radical shift in the status quo. Before you become an agent of that radical shift, study this conflict before you come down with a choice, a decision made. And that's only for some of you, right? For others of you, this is about beware of denying something that has radically shifted in your life. And specifically, I'm getting, for those of you who are in relationships where you realize that there's just fundamentally a values difference between you and the other person, and that this Tower event needs to happen. You need to break up. You need to have a conversation about how to relate differently. You need to shift the power dynamics of the relationship or the agreements within the relationship. The tower upside down for those of you in that situation is saying, do not deny that you need to address this. Okay, I know it's the holiday season, it's December. No one really wants to do this kind of deep work, but we're in it. It's Mercury retrograde. It's about reviewing. It's about this. Taking a look, taking stock, figuring things out. Now, for others of you, this is a third category. The message is this thing's already happened. You have to deal with it. And you're going through your life. Sorry, I'm like trying to show and tell at the same time. This thing has already happened. It's in the upside down. The lightning strike to the tower has already happened. The tower's come down already. You're still acting like there's a decision to be made. The decision's already been made for you. You know? So get going with adapting to the new circumstances. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm sorry if this is coming super direct. I'm trying to get these out by tonight, and so the messages are just coming fast. Now, the angel card that came for you is the card of abundance. So whatever this situation is, whatever this tower event is, know that there is more coming on the other side of it. In other words, if you're breaking up with someone, or if you've been broken up with, know that, it's such a cliche, but think of it as life happening for you rather than life happening to you. And know that there's an abundance of experience on the other side of this tower event that is just waiting to come in once you clear up the debris. Let me pull some oracle cards for you to help you out with this month. This doesn't sound like a very fun month, but there can be a lot of clearing and cleaning and truth-telling that happens that can help you start the year off on a really clean slate, on a really good note, feeling really good about yourself. So let's see. Please give us an oracle card for Aquarius for the month of December 2017 to help their energies move through this scenario. Beautiful. Okay. You got the card of creation. And that goes really well with this, right? As you're studying this conflict within you, this heart-mind conflict or this body-mind conflict, what is it that you want to create? Maybe the tower situation is you realize that whatever you had been working on is no longer fulfilling to you. Right? And there's a conflict. Do I keep going with this thing or do I go to something new? And that might be the tower. And just know there's an abundance of ideas and creative projects out there that you can put your sights on. If this thing is boring you, or if it's just, it doesn't hold juice for you anymore, maybe it's time to look forward to a new creation. One of my favorite card readers on YouTube, his name is Nicholas Ashbaugh. I highly recommend that you, take a look at his channel if this is at all resonating with you. Because on his channel, he does kind of like a, what does he call it? A catalyst card for the month. And the catalyst card for the month of December that came up in his videos was about creation. So if this resonates with you, you should probably take a look at that video. I'll put it in the link below. Creation. And again, you've seen me use these cards before. For those of you who haven't, These are sacred geometry oracles that are created and infused with Reiki healing light. So what you do is you take a look at the symbol and you allow it, you breathe it in and you allow it to infuse your energy field. You can breathe it into the crown of your head, into your heart, into your pelvis. You can imagine it going into and circulating through all your different body systems. You can just imagine it in the center of your being and radiating out. Let me read it to you as you meditate on it. The energy of creation is primal. Bringing something into existence is one of the most divine acts you can initiate. Are you creating more of what you love and wish to experience in the world? Creation is a multi-directional force. Realize that as you're inspired to create something, it is also inspired to emerge. Let yourself receive the gifts of this sacred partnership by letting it work for you as you work for it too. Okay, there was a lot in that paragraph. Many messages came through for you guys. I'm going to read it again. Go ahead and focus on that energy pattern. Creation. The energy of creation is primal. Bringing something into existence is one of the most divine acts you can initiate. Are you creating more of what you love and wish to experience in this world? Remember the angel card of abundance. Creation is a multi-directional force. Realize that as you're inspired to create something, it is also inspired to emerge. Let yourself receive the gifts of this sacred partnership by letting it work for you as you work for it too. Sorry for the drifting. Okay, Aquarius. Have a beautiful month creating things abundantly that are more of what you want and more heart-centered for you. Much love, much light. Happy New Year, happy holidays. I'll see you in January. Namaste.